Hey there, Gen X Zen community. I'm Jess, and today we're going to talk about something that affects all of us, self-talk. You know, that little voice in your head that's always running? Sometimes it lifts you up, and other times it might be holding you back. We don't always realize how powerful our inner dialogue can be, but trust me, it's a big deal. Think about it for a second. What if you could turn that voice into your own personal cheerleader? Imagine facing challenges with a sense of confidence and calm, because you know how to shift those negative thoughts into something more positive. That's what we're diving into today, how we can transform our self-talk into something that encourages us rather than bringing us down. No need to rush. This isn't about making drastic changes overnight. We're going to take it step by step, learning how to gradually replace the critical voice with one that's more compassionate and supportive. So, whether you've struggled with self-doubt or just want to build a more positive mindset, stay with me. By the end of this episode, you'll have a few tools to start shifting the way you talk to yourself for the better. Let's settle in and get started. So, what exactly is self-talk? And you might not always notice it, but it's the running commentary in your mind, the thoughts you have about yourself, your abilities, and the world around you. Self-talk is essentially the inner dialogue that colors your perception of life. The tricky part is that self-talk can be automatic, meaning it's often influenced by past experiences, societal pressures, and subconscious beliefs. Self-talk can be divided into two categories, positive and negative. Positive self-talk is filled with affirming, supportive thoughts, those inner pep talks we give ourselves. It's that voice that says, "You've got this," or "I am worthy of good things." On the flip side, negative self-talk is critical and filled with doubt. It's the voice that whispers, "I can't do this," or "I'm just not good enough." Why does this matter so much? Because the way we talk to ourselves can shape our reality. Positivity, the first pillar of the PRISMS concept, plays a key role here. When our self-talk is filled with positivity, we build a foundation for growth, self-compassion, and optimism. Imagine planting a seed in your mind. If you water it with positive thoughts, it grows into something resilient and strong. If you drown it in negativity, it wilts and loses its strength. Our self-talk nurtures or diminishes our sense of self-worth. Let's talk about some of the more subtle forms of self-talk. Have you ever said to yourself, "I'm such an idiot," after making a small mistake? Or how about when you've got yourself thinking, "I'll never be able to figure this out when tackling something new"? These thoughts might seem harmless, but over time, they can chip away at your confidence. It's like having a constant critic sitting on your shoulder, pointing out your every misstep. It's also worth noting that self-talk doesn't just affect how we feel about ourselves. It affects how we approach everything in life. For example, if you're telling yourself that you're not capable of accomplishing a goal, it's more likely that you'll either shy away from challenges or give up too soon. But if you encourage yourself, reminding yourself that you are capable, you're more likely to push forward, even when things get tough. This is why understanding your inner dialogue is essential to resilience. Positive self-talk fortifies your ability to bounce back from life's challenges. It helps you shift from saying, "I can't," to "I can," even in the face of adversity. Developing positive self-talk is a way of building emotional armor. It doesn't mean you won't face difficulties, but it means you'll be better equipped to handle them. And here's where self-awareness comes in. Before we can change our self-talk, we need to first become aware of it. Are you your worst critic or your biggest supporter? What are the phrases you repeat to yourself throughout the day? Self-awareness allows us to notice these patterns. For example, you may find that your negative self-talk comes out when you're stressed or feeling vulnerable. Or maybe it's triggered by certain people or situations. One thing to keep in mind is that you don't have to change your self-talk overnight. It's about becoming mindful of how you're speaking to yourself and making small adjustments over time. Instead of jumping from, I'm not good enough to, I'm amazing at everything, which may feel insincere, start by meeting yourself halfway. Replace I'm not good enough with, I'm doing my best, and that's okay. These subtle shifts pave the way for larger changes. To summarize, self-talk is more than just thoughts. It's an integral part of how we see ourselves and interact with the world. And as we'll explore further, positive self-talk is a practice that can enhance every aspect of your life, from your confidence to your resilience. Let's talk about the real benefits of practicing positive self-talk. You might be thinking, does it really make that much of a difference? Well, yes, it does. Our inner dialogue shapes the way we see the world, how we handle stress, and even the actions we take. When you speak kindly and positively to yourself, you're reinforcing a sense of self-worth. Imagine waking up in the morning and the first thing you tell yourself is, I'm capable of handling whatever comes my way today. It sets the tone for the entire day. You move with more confidence, more ease. Positive self-talk empowers you to take on challenges because you've already primed your mind to believe in your abilities. This is where the positivity part of our PRISMS concept really comes into play. And it's not just about feeling good. Positive self-talk can actually improve your performance, whether it's at work, in your relationships, or in your personal goals. Research shows that people who practice positive self-talk are more resilient. Think about it. When faced with setbacks, a person who says, I can learn from this, or I've got this under control, is much more likely to push through compared to someone, I've never figured this out, or I'm not good enough. That's where resilience steps in. When we replace those negative thoughts with supportive ones, it's like giving ourselves permission to grow. You're not just brushing off challenges, you're meeting them with the belief that you can handle them. It's about shifting your mindset. With intention, you can guide your thoughts away from self-doubt and toward self-empowerment. This is the intention part of the PRISMS model. Deliberately choosing to encourage yourself rather than letting old negative thought patterns take over. Let's go deeper here. What's your usual response when things go wrong? Maybe something didn't go as planned at work, or maybe you had an argument with a loved one. Do you default to, this is all my fault, or I can't do anything right? Now imagine replacing that with, I did my best given the circumstances, or I can learn from this and improve. These small shifts build self-awareness. You start to catch those negative thoughts in real time, and that's the key to making lasting change. Not only does positive self-talk help in difficult moments, but it also allows you to enjoy the good ones even more. You start celebrating small victories, appreciating your efforts, and being kinder to yourself in everyday life. That's what mindfulness in this process looks like, being present with yourself and noticing the power of your words. When you focus on what's going well, you open the door for more good things to happen. And don't forget about self-care. Speaking kindly to yourself is one of the most important forms of self-care. You wouldn't talk down to a friend who's going through something tough, right? So why do it to yourself? Changing the way you talk to yourself is an act of taking care of your mental and emotional well-being. It's a reminder that you deserve kindness, even from your own mind. By actively practicing positive self-talk, you're giving yourself the tools to handle stress, build your confidence, and create a more optimistic view of life. It might not be easy at first, but like anything, it's a habit. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and over time, the critical voice gets quieter, allowing the positive, encouraging voice to take center stage. I've had my fair share of struggles with negative self-talk, particularly related to my weight. There were times when those critical voices in my head made me feel less confident and overshadowed my achievements. I hated the way I looked in clothes, so I wore mostly black. I wouldn't look in the mirror or step on a scale. I wouldn't let anyone take my picture. I almost had a panic attack when anyone got inside my bubble because I didn't want them to touch anything jiggly. Pretty ridiculous. During these challenging times, I took deliberate steps to counteract these negative thoughts. One of the most impactful things I did was build a Pinterest board filled with images of beautiful bodies, stylish outfits, and empowering quotes. One of my favorites was, "If you aren't feeding me, financing me, or fucking me, then it's none of your business." This visual reminder became my mantra, reminding me that other people's opinions don't define my worth. It kept me grounded, focused on the fact that every body is beautiful, including mine. I also made it a point to surround myself with supportive affirmations and uplifting content that reinforced my self-worth. This board wasn't just about aesthetics. It was a powerful tool in reshaping my self-perception and celebrating my uniqueness. I kept telling myself over and over, I do not care what anyone else thinks about me. If you're dealing with negative self-talk, here are a couple of suggestions you can use to shift your mindset. Create a vision board. Just like I did with my Pinterest board, create a visual representation of positivity. Collect images, quotes, and reminders that uplift and inspire you. Use affirmations. Write down positive affirmations that counteract your negative thoughts. For example, if you think, "I'm not good enough," replace it with, "I am capable and worthy of success." Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Recognize that everyone has flaws and makes mistakes. Instead of criticizing yourself harshly, treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Journaling. Keep a journal where you note down moments of self-doubt and write positive reflections about your achievements and strengths. Review this regularly to remind yourself of your progress and capabilities. Positive influences. Surround yourself with people and media that reinforce your self-worth and encourage positivity. Limit exposure to sources that fuel negative self-talk. By incorporating these strategies, you can start to challenge and reframe those negative thoughts, gradually building a more positive self-dialogue. Now, let's look at some practical tips for incorporating positive self-talk into your daily routine. Positivity. Whenever you catch yourself stuck in a negative thought pattern, take a moment to pause and reframe it. For example, if you find yourself thinking, "I'll never get this right," flip it to, "I'm learning and I'll improve with time." This simple shift can turn frustration into encouragement and foster a more positive outlook. Resilience. Develop a go-to affirmation for challenging moments. Having a positive mantra like, "I am capable," or "I've faced challenges before and come through stronger," can boost your resilience and help you bounce back from setbacks. Intention. Set a daily intention to be kind to yourself. Start each day with a positive affirmation such as, "I will speak kindly to myself today, no matter what happens." This helps you stay focused on maintaining a supportive inner dialogue throughout the day. Self-awareness. Journaling can enhance your self-awareness and help you track your self-talk. At the end of each day, jot down any negative thoughts you encountered and counter them with positive affirmations. Over time, this practice will reveal patterns and allow you to work on shifting them towards a more positive mindset. Mindfulness. Practice staying present. Negative self-talk often stems from regrets about the past or worries about the future. By anchoring yourself in the present moment, you can concentrate on what's within your control and reinforce positive self-talk. Self-care. Treat positive self-talk as a vital aspect of your self-care routine. Just as you prioritize exercise and rest, remind yourself that being kind to yourself is equally important. Daily affirmations. Start your mornings with positive affirmations. Choose statements that resonate with you, such as, I am resilient and capable, or I embrace my unique qualities. Repeat these affirmations aloud or silently each morning to set a positive tone for the day. Visualization techniques. Use visualization to build your self-belief. Picture yourself succeeding in various areas of your life, whether it's acing a presentation, achieving a personal goal, or handling a challenging situation with confidence. Creating these mental images of success can boost your motivation and self-belief. Challenge negative thoughts. When you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, pause and ask, is this thought based on facts or assumptions? Counter negative beliefs by finding evidence that contradicts them. For example, if you think, I always fail, remind yourself of past successes to shift your perspective. Positive self-talk journal. Keep a journal dedicated to positive self-talk. Write down instances where you spoke kindly to yourself and how it impacted your mood or actions. Reflect on these entries regularly to reinforce the habit and track your progress. Gratitude practice. Incorporate gratitude into your routine. Each day, note or think about 3 things you're grateful for. This practice helps shift your focus from what's going wrong to what's going well, nurturing a more positive mindset. Mindful self-reflection. Set aside a few minutes daily for mindful self-reflection. Sit quietly and observe your thoughts without judgment. Acknowledge any negative self-talk and gently redirect your focus to positive affirmations for gratitude. This practice helps enhance your self-awareness and guide your internal dialogue toward positivity. Celebrate small wins. Recognize and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Taking time to acknowledge your hard work and success reinforces positive self-talk and builds confidence. Surround yourself with positivity. Create an environment that fosters positive self-talk. Surround yourself with inspiring quotes, supportive friends, and uplifting media. The more positivity you invite into your life, the easier it becomes to maintain a positive internal dialogue. By integrating these practices into your daily routine, you can cultivate a more positive self-talk habit, enhance your self-awareness, and build resilience. It's all about creating a supportive inner dialogue that aligns with your goals and well-being. To help you integrate positive self-talk into your routine, I have designed a weekly exercise called the PRISMS Self-Talk Challenge. This challenge will guide you through each aspect of the PRISMS framework to enhance your inner dialogue and boost your overall mindset. Day 1, positivity. Kick off your week by setting a positive tone. Write down 3 affirmations that resonate with you, such as, I am strong, I am capable, or I choose positivity. Place these affirmations where you can see them throughout the day, like on your mirror or phone wallpaper. Repeat them to yourself whenever you need a confidence boost. Day 2, resilience. Reflect on a recent challenge or setback. Instead of focusing on the difficulties, write a short journal entry about how you demonstrated resilience in the situation. Highlight what you learned from the experience and how you turned things around. This exercise will help you recognize your strength and adapt your mindset to future challenges. Day 3, intention. Set a clear intention for practicing positive self-talk. Choose a phrase like, today, I will be patient with myself, or today, I will acknowledge my efforts and progress. Throughout the day, remind yourself of this intention and notice how it influences your self-talk and actions. Day 4, self-awareness. At the end of the day, take a moment to reflect on your internal dialogue. Write down any negative thoughts you noticed and actively counter them with positive affirmations. For example, if you caught yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," replace it with, "I am worthy and capable of great things." Day 5. Mindfulness. Practice mindful pauses throughout the day. Whenever you catch yourself drifting into negative thoughts, stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and bring your focus to the present. Use this time to replace the negative thought with a positive affirmation or visualization. This practice helps ground you and fosters a more balanced mindset. Day 6. Self-care. Treat your positive self-talk as an essential part of your self-care routine. Take a few minutes to nurture your mental well-being by speaking to yourself with kindness and compassion. Reflect on how this practice affects your mood and overall sense of well-being. Consider adding a self-care ritual, like a relaxing bath or a walk, to enhance this positive mindset. Day 7. Reflection. On the final day, dedicate some time to reflect on your week. Write about the changes you noticed in your mindset and self-talk. How did focusing on the PRISMS aspects impact your outlook and daily interactions? Think about how you can continue incorporating positive self-talk into your life moving forward. By participating in the PRISMS Self-Talk Challenge, you'll not only enhance your positive self-talk, but also foster a greater sense of positivity, resilience, and self-awareness in your daily life. Enjoy the journey and celebrate the positive changes you make along the way. Thanks for joining me today on Gen X Zen. We've delved into the powerful world of positive self-talk and explored how it can truly transform your mindset. We began by understanding what self-talk is and how it impacts our daily lives. Then we uncovered the benefits of positive self-talk, from boosting your confidence to reducing stress and fostering resilience. I shared my own journey with self-talk, including how I tackled those pesky negative voices about my weight, and built a Pinterest board of beautiful bodies, outfits, and empowering quotes to keep me focused on self-love and positivity. We also covered some practical and easy-to-implement tips for making positive self-talk a part of your routine. From daily affirmations to mindful reflection, these strategies will help you stay grounded and optimistic. Remember to set intentions, challenge negative thoughts, and treat yourself with kindness as you navigate each day. Finally, don't forget to take on the PRISMS Self-Talk Challenge this week. It's a fun and structured way to incorporate positive self-talk into your daily life, enhancing positivity, resilience, and self-awareness. Until next time, remember to be kind to yourself, celebrate your progress, and keep moving forward. You've got this. If you're enjoying the podcast, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with anyone who might benefit from our discussions. Visit our website at mygenxzen.xyz for more resources for personal growth. Until next time, stay positive, stay resilient, keep making every moment count. This is Jess, sending you positive vibes wherever you are.